Are we ready?
Yeah.
You guys ready? Okay. Who wants to go first?
Rodney, when the team has a tough shooting night like you did last game, would you guys rather get back on the court right away, or is it best maybe to get a couple of days to work on your shot, that type of thing?
It's always good to get extra time just to work on your shooting, but we got to find other ways to get out of like shooting slumps, find energy in different areas when guys' shots aren't falling.
When you guys are sort of in this space where you're struggling offensively, how much of it do you feel like's kind of more of a mental thing than a physical thing? Obviously, it wasn't like guys were in dudes' faces blocking shots. It was just missed open shots and that kind of thing.
I think majority of it is mental. When you miss a couple of shots, now you get in your own thoughts, or if you picked up a foul or something, or things just really not going your way, I just feel like it's almost like a mental fog. Like you're there, but you're not really there. You're not locked in all the way. But I for sure think it's way more mental than just physical, in a sense.
What kind of things can you do as a team, or the coach is doing to keep you guys up and dialed in the way that you want?
We spent a lot of time in film. I feel like we probably spend almost an hour watching film a day almost. Just they're really breaking down, like seeing the next play or like spacing on the court, different reads. But, they're keeping our spirits high and stuff like that. Eventually, we'll be on in the paint, then have our shooting numbers higher. Like, we just can't have the shooting numbers good one day, then just the inside scoring is not there. But the shot's going to eventually fall. I feel like we have good shooters, we're really just in like almost a bad slump. I don't remember when we shot the ball with probably like Miami, or we started off Syracuse shooting pretty good.
You're playing a team that has a lot of guys who are highly recruited coming out of high school, McDonald's All-Americans, that type of thing. Is that a challenge you look forward to, and a challenge that the team gets up for?
Yeah, it's going to be a good challenge. We got to come prepared. Obviously we won't be the underdog coming into this game, but we just got to bring the fight. We just can't let them bring the fight to us, and put together a whole 40 minutes. Just go out there strong from the jump and try to fight as hard as we can, really.
As an older player, I know you're maybe not like a rah-rah leadership type guy, but with some of the younger guys, and those are the guys that are struggling, do you say anything to them, try to be more of a leader or supporter, or just try to get their minds right?
Yeah, I always try to, pull guys to the side and just talk to them. I mean, like, for example, like the younger guys, like if shot doesn't fall, I always just try to like shoot it again, or, just keep them dialed in. Even when we do the small little huddles on the court, just keeping them locked in is like just the biggest thing. But we're going to figure it out. Just I hope it's really, really soon than later.
Who else has that role of trying to keep everyone up and going?
I feel like a lot of guys try to like lead in their own way. Like we have a lot of vocal guys in the sense, just trying to get people doing things the right way. I feel like almost every guy does it pretty well.
The foul ratio is something that's been talked about a lot this season. Is that a result of maybe not going strong enough to the basket, or what are you seeing out there?
I really don't feel like we had a good whistle. I feel like one of the games we did, then we shot very poorly from the free throw line. But I try to stay away from that. We know that we might not get all the calls, or it might be some missed calls, or our whistle doesn't go our way. But that's where we just have to basically play against almost two people in a sense. We got to play against the team. Then we can't let the ref decide the game for us. We got to just continue playing through it. Even though it might not be fun, it's just disappointing. Now you drove to the rack and you might not have got the call that you wanted, and now you're, like a mental thing you just said, just kind of messes with your head a little bit, and just got to move on.
You were on the team and when you guys won the ACC tournament, and you guys had Jose, who was this kind of personality that sheer will of desire to win. Is it hard when you don't have that guy like that can break guys down like that, score like he can, and just maybe lifts everyone up with their play. Like it seems like you guys are missing that sort of personality right now on the team.
I feel like Jose is almost like a one of a kind player in a sense, just because like you can't really find Jose like willingness to want to win and just competitive. Like even when we're losing by however much points, he's still there. He's still fired up. And you're right. I feel like we are missing that guy. And you can't really build a player into being that guy. I just feel like it just comes naturally, almost in a sense that just 100% energy all the time and just fighting all the way. Like I really do miss Jose. He was a good player, real good player for us. And he's doing very well. Just got his shoe deal, so that's big time too.
One thing you guys are doing well, and you in particular, is getting on the offensive glass more so than the start of the year. How do you explain that? Like, kind of, and I know that Coach Passer was saying after the game against Clemson that it was something that you've got to keep doing, and you know.
No, that's almost like our assurance in a way. He always harps on us. Like when I mean harps, he harps on us so bad about just getting to the offensive glass. That we're not going. He's chewing us out bad. And then we just got to finish once we get the offensive rebound. I think we actually been doing pretty well. I think almost the last 3 games. I want to say we had over 10-plus offensive rebounds, if I'm not mistaken. But he just harps on us every day on getting to the glass. If we don't get in glass, we're getting chewed out real bad in film, real bad. But that's our coverage. That's our secondary. Shots not falling. We just got to crash the glass harder.
Anything else? All right. Thank you.
I appreciate you guys.